We got involved in allotments a few years ago, well, quite a few years ago, when we made a short film when I used to work at the local Kersal centre. Some young people started asking questions about the allotments, you know, how long they've been here, what did they grow in here. And I thought, you know, it's about time these young people found out more about the allotments, and decided then it'd be nice for our group, local Kersal young people's group, to get an allotment, so we can educate them on the allotments, about all that stuff, about the history, and also about what they can grow in there.
First started off with groundwork. It really did help us start off everything, because we wasn't sure what to do at the beginning. But then we just have meetings and plan our sessions.
Right, first of all, thanks for coming. I've called this meeting today because we want to discuss how things went last year, what we're going to grow this year. Okay, so what did we have there last year? Oh, it was onions, wasn't it? So this year we're going to grow runner beans.
Yeah, lettuce.
The lettuce in the tub, yeah.
Marigold, they're nice.
We've got a hardcore of 4 or 5 that have been with me quite a long time now, and obviously we're trying to get more new members to go on there. We find it difficult with girls. They sort of come and go. They come when it's summer and they go when it's winter. But the lads are great. They work all year round and they're really dedicated to what they're doing. They believe in what they're doing, and I just hope, you know, when they move on and you know, they left school, they might want to get their own allotment, or they might go into that type of work.
I'm Micah. I've been here for 3 years. I like seeing when the plants start sprouting. I don't like the spiders, and I want to be here for a few years to come.
I've been doing the project since it began. I like growing potatoes and onions because they grow really big. I like chives because they're small onions that you can just nibble on when you walk past. Some plants you have to grow in the middle of spring, some beginning of winter. I know the difference between a weed and a plant now.
I've been involved in the project for about 3 years. Well, I've learned weeding and how to plant potatoes and where they come from.
It's been actually a good experience. First job what they made me do was pick out the potatoes. I thought that they would be quite small, but it's kind of wrong.
The allotments are changing every year because there's more. I mean, when we came on there, I think there was 80 types of fruit and veg grow on there. I'm sure there's more than 80 types now because we're growing more. I never liked flowers or growing or anything. One of the things I did when I bought my own house was to flag any areas that plants were growing, because I didn't have the time to do it. I never had any time. But since we've had this plot, I've really got into it and I've enjoyed growing stuff, learning about how things grow. And obviously the biggest thrill for me is actually when it's finished growing, the excitement of seeing it grow, that you've grown that.